EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martins here with your outlook for October 25th, 2021. We have a lot to talk about in this video, and it's surrounding just this week with not one but two potentially impactful systems that are going to be affecting the region. We're going to have at least one, but maybe another one here in the latter part of the week. Before getting into the video, today's video forecast for Monday is sponsored by Kinsley's Family Market. Kinsley's is the world's largest ShopRite, and the ShopRite logo means they're all about food, they're all about savings, and they're all about you. I'm wearing the bakery hat today for Kinsley's Family Market. They have delivery 7 days a week of the freshest produce, seafoods, and meats. They handle 16 local wineries, have a great beer selection, and their own in-house smoked meats department, pharmacy, and the largest shop-from-home department in the entire area. They are Kinsley ShopRite, located at 107 Kinsley's Drive in Broadheadsville, Monroe County, PA. Proud sponsors of the Monday forecast video. And so today we have a very warm day because we had a warm front that moved through last night. This is all ahead of this system, which will be our first impactful system that will affect the region tonight and again on Tuesday throughout the entire day. There will be some heavy rain involved with this. But this frontal boundary will be off to the north today. You're actually going to have a mix of clouds and sun for a time today, and then you're going to have the clouds increase as we get throughout the afternoon, later in the day from south to north, and then we'll have some showers working through this evening, starting off with showers first, and then it's going to revolve into steady periods of rain, and then some heavy rain late night and also on Tuesday as this low pressure continues off to the east. Now, this is a setup here. This is a Miller B setup, okay? So you're going to hear me talk about this a lot more in the wintertime, potentially, because when the wintertime, people start paying attention to these kinds of systems a little bit more. This is October, so October is known historically, notoriously, for the threat for nor'easters, okay? So we have that opportunity here with this first one, and you have a primary low in the Ohio Valley is going to transfer its energy to an offshore low. That is the Miller B setup. Like I said, if this was in late October and we're talking about maybe mid to late December or January, this could be a pretty good snowmaker. Rain changing over to snow and heavy snow, but alas, it is still late October, so we're not dealing with that. So moving forward here, here's those showers working through in between these two systems as this transfer is taking place. That's going to move in this evening, and that's going to go into the overnight. You can see some steady and heavier periods of rain, and that's just going to sit and spin off the coast here and wrap all this moisture around on the west and northwest side here. So eastern Pennsylvania, parts of New Jersey here are going to get hit pretty hard with some heavier rain. And they're also, when this low is at its closest point, once you get to later tomorrow in the afternoon and evening especially, we're going to have some breezy conditions, and breezy conditions means you're going to have some wind gusts in the 30, 35 mile per hour range most likely. Wouldn't be surprised to see something a little bit higher than that in terms of peak gusts, but that's generally your spread. Now, the SPC has a marginal risk for severe storms with this. I'm not really seeing that too much. I would say it's a non-zero chance for that, and if there is going to be anything, it would be with severe wind, and not a tornado threat here, not in this kind of setup. So we're looking at the SPC lists a marginal risk, which is a 5% chance of damaging wind gusts. But I just don't see it. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen tomorrow evening, actually this evening. I'm sorry, it would happen this evening at the onset of the precipitation, and that's it. And most likely confined to the Delmarva region, and that's it. So not really so much further north, but not impossible to see something further north. I'm not a big fan of the severe weather thing, but it's a non-zero chance. I'm just going to put that out there and say it's not likely, but not impossible, okay? So let's not focus on that. The focus on this should be the heavier rain and the breezy conditions that are come in with this system. So as this wraps up here on Tuesday, this really gets going, and then it starts to finally pull eastward on Tuesday night. So you're going to have rain, steady rain and heavy rain changing, or tapering to, not changing anything here, just tapering to showers as this pulls away. And I'm going to get over to the NAM here and give you an idea of what this is going to do. So this is the whole part of the reason here. We're not expecting severe weather. This is looking at, this is 10 p.m. You really don't have anything going on before then. So let's move in. Here's 10 p.m. right here. So this is coming in kind of late. This is diurnal activity. So you have some temperature inversions in the interior, especially some near surface inversions that are going to prevent any kind of severe wind with any kind of storm activity. And the storm activity should be limited anyway, but there could be a few embedded thunderstorms in this, okay, as it initially comes in. Okay, and this is wee hours of the morning here, and it just goes to showers, and that's it. So if there's going to anything happen, it's going to be during the evening, obviously late evening when this comes in. It would be initially when it first comes in up to about midnight or maybe 1 o'clock in the morning, then that's it. After that, it's just a rain threat, and this is just rain that's going to continue raining, and you're going to have rain heavy at times during the day here on Tuesdays. This all this moisture wraps around this low, and then this is going to taper to showers as we get to Tuesday evening and overnight. And then by the time we get to Wednesday morning, there's really not much left here. So this pulls away. Here is the national blend of models. I wanted to use this right now. Once we get to the next video, I'm going to give you a better representation of what we think is going to be exactly falling in each area. But this is blending all the models together, and this is what it has for rainfall totals. General 1 to 2 inches, and then you get New Jersey, you're in the 2 to 3 inch range. For precipitation amounts in total from this system through Wednesday morning. And again, this could go up a little bit because, I mean, you have some other models like the European model is much more aggressive with these totals. I don't think it's going to be this high, but it's not impossible. Okay, so there's some lollipops in here of 3 to 4, maybe even some higher than 4, showing on the European and the latest NAM that ran this evening. I think they're a little bit overkill, but we'll continue to monitor that over the next 24 hours and give you more accurate representation of what we should expect in terms of totals here. And the last part of this is the wind gusts. As we get into Tuesday afternoon, late afternoon and evening, you see the wind gusts picking up here. You get some gusts that are in the 30 to 35 range over pretty much most of the area, especially further east here, closest to the low here. We get some 30 to 40 gusts as we get into the shore point. So after that system exits on Wednesday, we're going to have decreasing clouds and improving conditions on Wednesday. And then Thursday is a partly cloudy day, again, in between systems. And then here comes the next one. We have another system coming in that's going to bring another chance for rain, and that's going to be in the Friday to Saturday morning time frame. So unfortunately, for those of you that have trick-or-treat night scheduled for Friday, Saturday, it's not really looking too good. Saturday looks like the better of the 2 days, if you will. Just a few showers, it looks like, but the concentration of this rain is going to come in during the afternoon on Friday, it looks like, and lift off to the north through the overnight, and the heaviest is off to the north on Saturday morning, and then we have residual showers are going to hang around here on Saturday. So just intermittent showers, though, not an all-day washout type thing. It doesn't look like right now. Of course, this is still a fluid situation, still evolving, so we'll give you the latest information on that system, which doesn't look as potent as the first one, okay? This first one coming in on coming in for tonight and Tuesday through Tuesday night, looks like it's going to be the worst of the two right now. But we can't rule this one out because there can be some breezy conditions with this as well. It might not be as much rain with it, but we'll see. Don't have time to look at that one yet. And this showers goes into during the day on Saturday. Sunday, we will have some improving conditions as the system pulls away. So maybe the second half of the weekend will be salvaged for you, and you'll have temperatures that are going to be near seasonal averages for this time of year. Once the system passes, I think with the second one passes, we're going to get some cooler temperatures that are going to be stuck in the 50s for a while, going through the first week of full week of November. So some cooler than average temperatures coming in behind that, but temperatures will be just after today when we're very warm. You see the spread here, 72 to 77 on the opposite side of that warm front. But then tomorrow we're in the 60 to 64 range. I think we're kind of generally in that 58 to 62, 64 range for pretty much most of this week, okay, with those clouds and showers around. Even the days that are not going to have, we're not expecting much rain like Wednesday and Thursday, you're still kind of in this range of temperatures. So that's what we're dealing with this week. Once we get beyond that second system, second half of the weekend onward, I think we're stuck in the 50s from that point forward. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchus. That is your outlook for October 25th, 2021. Have a great Monday.